What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome, everybody. It's so great to be with you. Again, for those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Christoph, also known as One Man, Three Hearts. I would love to have you here aboard my heart train with the rest of our family and passengers, so please, we invite you to hit that subscribe button. Guys, welcome to today's live as we are celebrating my 20-year anniversary with my second heart. Guys, this is the 20-year anniversary of my second heart transplant. I have received my heart on November 5th, 2004. And so now we are officially at the 20-year mark. Guys, it's such an amazing blessing, and I could not be more grateful to celebrate this momentous occasion with every single one of you. So, again, welcome to all of our OG viewers, subscribers, as well as all of our newcomers today. We are so happy to have you here with us. And I look forward to really being able to enjoy this very special moment with you guys. Guys, don't forget to show some love here on the live by double tapping your screens. You can also hit that like button at the top right corner, three-dot drop-down menu. Producer Jennifer is here with us in the chat. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate the love and I really appreciate you. Guys, a big shout out to producer Jennifer, the producer of my channel, co-content creator, marketing strategist, and the genius behind One Man, Three Hearts platforms. Jennifer is the moderator in all of our lives. She keeps things copacetic and keeps things in line. And so we are so grateful for producer Jennifer. Guys, give a big shout out and W's in the chat. Money Moves. Money Moves, our member and our beloved viewer and subscriber, is here with us in the chat. How are you, Money Moves? Guys, I wanted to just, check in with everybody, see how everybody is feeling as, the madness of the presidential election here in the US is, well, I wouldn't say dying down, but, the hype has come to a head. We now officially have the results. President-elect Trump is our 47th president here in the US. And, I really would like to take a moment to commend all of you, our subscribers and passengers here on the Heart Train. You really demonstrated so much respect for one another, especially here on my channel. It was so beautiful to see all of you guys respecting each other's opinions and just really coming together in such a harmonious way, especially for something that has been so divisive and turbulent. It's no secret to any of us that the last year has been very stressful for a lot of us. And I'm sure that it's still stressful for many of you. But it really was something admirable to see here on our channel that everybody was able to come together in a way to encourage one another and, support each other, but in such a respectful manner. So I want to recognize each and every single one of you and tell you all that I am so proud of you for moving forward with kindness and compassion during such a stressful and challenging time. For the last year, especially in the last couple of months, there has been a lot of back and forth. People obviously feel very strongly about certain positions and, their rights, and rightfully so. And that is why one of the reasons why America is so influential because we have our First Amendment right to be able to speak our minds, to voice our opinions, and especially with the election, this was the time for our voices to really be heard. And so it's really, really It's been a tough time for a lot of people, but I'm happy that here on the Heart Train we have maintained our bubble of being able to come in and feel comfortable with one another, to be able to have open dialogue and discussion without it turning aggressive or to disrespect. I really appreciate everybody allowing people to voice their opinions openly and respectfully debating. Money Move says I am cooking and listening while supporting our Heart Trade team. Thank you so much. Thank you, Money Moves. I appreciate it. Go Leafs Go is with us here in the chat. Lucy Cat has just joined us. Welcome, everybody. Welcome as we celebrate the 20-year anniversary of my second heart transplant. Crazy, guys. It's so wild to think that it's been 20 years with my second heart. It seems like just yesterday when I was terrified as my heart was palpitating with my first heart transplant, and I just knew that something was wrong. I knew that my heart was going into rejection, and even though I was in denial for the first initial stages, the first couple weeks, I really tried everything to not believe that that was what was happening. And, to then spend 7 long months in the intensive care unit waiting for my second heart transplant. It is truly a miracle that I am alive, well, and thriving today. Yes, it does feel like forever. It really does. It's been a while. Captain Cosmo, amen, my friend. Absolutely. My faith is very important to me and is definitely something that has carried me through my journey. Welcome, Captain. It's so good to have you here with us on my channel. I invite you to join the Heart Train family by hitting that subscribe button. We would love to have you as part of our Heart Train community. Guys, the Heart Train is a community of love, kindness, compassion, and no judgments here. So we really welcome any and all beliefs, whatever it is that you stand for or represent, as long as you're not hurting anybody, yourself, or engaging in illegal activity. We encourage you to be yourself and to embrace and do what makes you happy. Okay, go Leafs go. You've really been working hard lately, but I'm so proud of you. Now is the time. You got to go after what you want, work hard to achieve your goals. Go Leafs go. Thank you. We dearly appreciate your support always. I hope the rest of your shift is not too bad, my friend. Yes, amen. Producer Jennifer says we ride the love and support track. Down with anxiety. Once again, I know that emotions have been very heightened, especially in the last several days. And so today, not only are we taking the time to celebrate, but it's a wind down for us to all get our emotions together, settle down, support each other, encourage one another, remind you that no matter how you're feeling, you are not alone, and also to redirect our focus back to our own personal issues and issues that matter to us. Again, with the election, that consumed so many of us that a lot of our own things that we're dealing with, or even good things that we are experiencing, have been pushed to the side. It's been so much focus on the politics, who you're going to vote for, what's your stance, what do you believe in, that everything else has kind of taken a back seat. Again, for me, I was celebrating my 20-year anniversary of my second heart transplant on November 5th. And even for me, I found that the day was overshadowed by making sure that I got to the polls to vote. My little brother was in town, so I was entertaining him. And then, by the time the evening came around, I was locked into the television, as I'm sure most of you were, watching the polls. I wanted to see what the outcome was going to be. And so I neglected my very serious, momentous occasion in my own personal life. 20 years is a big deal, especially when it comes to something as serious as organ transplant. And, so now I want to take a moment to redirect that focus back to myself and back to one of positivity and victory. Sonic! What's going on? It's good to see you. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to our live this evening where we are celebrating my 20-year anniversary with my second heart transplant. Lucy Cat, I know a lot of people that didn't watch or couldn't watch. It was just too much for them. So listen, I don't blame you at all. And as Six Sense Amelia mentioned in her comment, I know a lot of people were ready to get back to our regularly scheduled program, to not have politics be on your feed 24/7, to not see your family and friends fighting and going back and forth, debating. It's been really turbulent, especially here on the internet the last few weeks. And so, I'm sure all of us are looking forward to focusing on different issues and once again redirecting our thoughts, emotions, and, even our spirituality back to one of positivity, camaraderie, and trying our very best to come together. Zonica, thank you. Thank you. I know I'm really, really proud of it. I cannot help but reflect on that time period in my life. Again, I received my second heart on November 5th of 2004. And, to go through one organ transplant, let alone to go through multiple transplants, it was definitely not easy. It was a moment that I wasn't sure that I was necessarily going to be able to get through, just because I know what's involved and I know how difficult organ transplant can be. Not just the surgery, but waiting as well as the recovery. And as I look back on that period, and everything that was involved, all the moments of pain, the sleepless nights, uh, the needles, the poking, the prodding, the tests that had to be done, the treatment that went into trying to save my first heart. It was really hard on my body, and I didn't know if I was going to survive. There was one point where doctors actually told my family that I should consider going on the alternate heart donor list, which is the second rate hearts that are usually coming from older patients, people above the age of 75, or people who have had previous heart issues. So those hearts tend not to be as healthy, but also they are a bit more readily available. And so when I was now down to close to 80 pounds and skin and bones after about 6 months of already waiting in the ICU for my second heart, that was now a viable option because they did not want me to die while I was waiting. So that's how serious things got. And, I remember so many moments where I was saying to my mom, Mom, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through this. I don't know if I have what it takes to survive, anymore. And yet here I am. I made it. I pushed through as hard as it was. I never ever gave up. I, when I was not able to be strong enough for myself, I did have the support of family and friends who were with me in the hospital, encouraging me, praying for me, making sure that I kept my strength and energy up by bringing me food and nutrition. And so to now be here 20 years later, sharing in the celebration of life with all of you, it's very, very special to me. Again, guys, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the Heart Train family, welcome. My name is Christoph. We would love to have you as a passenger on board the Heart Train. So please hit that subscribe button. Also, if you're already subscribed, don't forget to double check and make sure that you're still subscribed. Thank you, Lucy Cat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the love. Miss K Sample, hello. Miss K Sample says, "Hi, Christoph. I'm unable to stay, but I wanted you to know I stopped by. Love you much, dear." Oh, Miss K Sample, thank you. Thank you so much. I will definitely see you in the comments. I appreciate you always watching, helping to increase our watch time by watching the videos all the way through. And I love that you always comment after watching. Mrs. K Sample, thank you. Hey! Yes, absolutely. Guys, today's live is sponsored by fiveheartsmerch.com. Fiveheartsmerch.com Quadfather series, the number 5heartsmerch.com. And today's live is dedicated in the honor of my dear heart transplant brother, Josh Stibio. Josh and I got our hearts around the same time. Unfortunately, Josh is no longer with us physically, but he remains with us spiritually every single day. Josh, we love you, and this 20-year celebration is for you, buddy. Thank you, Robin. Robin Gaskins says, "Feel better." I really appreciate that, Robin. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Heart Train. Guys, please feel free to ask me questions. If you have any questions about heart transplant or organ donation, I'm more than happy to answer your questions. If it's something that I've explained previously in a video, I will redirect you to check out that video. But guys, please, I welcome any and all questions. Yes, producer Jennifer. Yes, I know that he's with us and smiling down, probably making some kind of jokes. Definitely saying, "Chris, do not cry on this live, buddy. I don't want to see you cry. You better smile." That's just the kind of guy he was. Always full of life, always laughing, always making jokes, always ragging on me. Beverly! Hello, bestie. Long time no see. Welcome, honey. Welcome. Beverly, we are celebrating my 20-year transplant anniversary in today's live. The Wild Heart 20-year Uproarious celebration. And I am very much feeling full of excitement, boisterous, and uproarious today. There is so much power in reflection. There is so much strength in being able to look back at all of the obstacles and challenges throughout our life that we have managed to get through and overcome. When I think about my second heart transplant and how hard it was, and when I think back on those moments when I really didn't know if I could do it, and I was so close to giving up and throwing in the towel, I was so close to letting myself forfeit it all. And had I done that, I think about all the beauty in life that I would have missed out on, all the amazing things that have taken place in the last 20 years that I would have never been witness to. Things like my siblings getting married, the birth of my nieces and nephews, the production of my short documentary, the self publishing of my book, being able to touch and inspire millions of people through my social media platforms, all of my keynote speaking seminar events where I was able to connect with all walks of life, from as young as kindergartners all the way up to people as old as 90 years young. I'm so grateful for the life experience, and I'm grateful for time. I'm grateful for the last 20 years and having the opportunity to really make something out of my life, turn my pain into power and purpose. And so I want my organ donor to know that today we recognize you, we bless you, I shower you with gratitude, my organ donor and their family who is missing their loved one terribly. I want you to know that your passing was not in vain. I continue to carry you with me every single day, and I'm doing my very best to make your legacy have meaning along with mine. Together, we are stronger, as producer Jennifer reminds us, and together, we will be victorious. Me and my organ donor, we are on the fast track to victory, baby. 20 years strong, and we are headed for another 20. Beverly, thank you. I'm always thinking about you, honey. Always thinking about our heart train passengers. Producer Jennifer says Josh and Christoph are heart transplant buddies. Both are angels, and we are being blessed to lead a change to the world with our guy Christoph. His mission is urgent. Please consider his miracles with a sub. 505 power of number 5, baby. Levithia, how are you, honey? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Levithia says, hello, my strong, inspirational, kind, loving little spoon. My beautiful heart. Oh, thank you, honey. How are you, my middle spoon? Levithia, I am actually celebrating 20 years with my second heart transplant. 20 years of incredible, powerful life, baby. Big virtual hugs to all of you. Again, I want to thank you guys for being here with me on this journey. We have so much to do and to achieve together. And as producer Jennifer touched on, my situation is quite urgent. I've been experiencing a great deal of weakness lately. As I'm sure a lot of you know, my condition is progressive, and the changes that have taken place in the last 6 months have been rather serious. And now, it's a matter of keeping me safe and comfortable. And so it really is important to get the word out there, to continue to share my movement and my mission, get the attention of important government officials, get in front of Congress in order to really have our voices be heard and to truly make an impact and a difference. There are so many people suffering with myofibrillar myopathy, even more that have not yet been diagnosed because that's just how rare the condition is. There are a lot of people that have never heard of it. And so I am asking all of you to help me in my mission to spread awareness, to get people talking about MFM. Just like Greg Brown. did for us by running in the New York Marathon on Sunday. Guys, if you happen to miss those lives, you definitely want to go back and check out the replay. That was such a beautiful experience on Sunday to share in with Greg Brown as he crossed the finish line of the New York Marathon. 26 arduous miles running in our honor in the name of MFM. That is just one example of, being able to go out there and raise much needed awareness. And Greg really did that for us and kicked off a tremendous showing of support. Happy birthday, Destiny. Happy birthday. We love our Scorpios. Happy birthday to all of our Scorpios in the chat. You're a spicy one, aren't you, Destiny? Yes, members, you are incredibly kind, and we really appreciate our steady aboard 555. Awesome. Destiny, that's great. I hope that you have a wonderful day and that you're surrounded by so much love and happiness, my friend. Yes, we will be extending the Run for MFM train soon. So cool. So, with my second heart transplant, the real mistake that I made, as now I'm sure some of you that may have read my book or watched the short documentary, if you have not already, you can check those out at the direct links in my bio. But one of the things that's really important with organ transplant is anti rejection medication. Now, that was something that I was unfamiliar with myself. As I mentioned when I talk about this in my book, the idea of organ transplant was something completely foreign to me. I had no idea that this was even something that was possible, let alone everything that was involved. And so when I had my first heart transplant and being so young and immature, I failed to understand the importance of taking my meds on time and not missing doses. So when I moved to New York City to go to college and I was on my own for the first time, this was a real big responsibility that I was taking on. And I started to neglect my meds. I was staying up late, partying, getting into all kinds of things that I probably should not have been. And one thing led to another, and before I know it, I'll never forget. One night I was in my dorm room and I felt my heart start to palpate. I was having heart palpitations and my heart was skipping a beat. It was clearly off rhythm. And even though I was trying everything to convince myself that that was not what was happening, I knew deep down that I had put myself into rejection because of my negligence with my medicine and just not recognizing how important that aspect was for my care and well being. Money Move says, sending continued support forever. I have to finish dinner before it burns. Hugs to you all. Thank you. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. And I love that you're always in the comments as well. I appreciate you. I see you. And I really, really love that you watch the videos, but you also engage with comments when it moves. Thank you. Thank you so much. Your comments are always very powerful. And I think that other passengers and other subscribers value your input. I even pinned a couple of your comments. That's just how moving they were. And Robert says, "Hey man, how are you doing? I got scared for a minute when I saw the video when you Your ventilator stopped mid live stream. Glad you're okay. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, thanks to producer Jennifer's quick thinking and quick reacting, I'm still here with you guys today. So, very, very grateful for producer Jennifer's help in saving my life during that live stream. Money moves, thank you, honey. Thank you. I can't tell you how much it means to me. Life is not to be taken for granted. You know, sometimes as humans, we are all guilty of going into a mode where we forget just how blessed and fortunate we are. We get caught up with everything going on in life and we find ourselves in a mode of autopilot where we're just going through the motions. And I know that a lot of you can relate to that, especially in the last several months with the US presidential election. It certainly consumed me. I know that it consumed a lot of the people around me. It was all over the internet. And so now it's really time for us to get back to ourselves, get back to our own personal missions and goals, and get back on track. And so here on the Heart Train, our mission is to go out into the world, raise awareness for myofibrillary myopathy, and continue to inspire and encourage millions of people in their own personal journey to victory. Oh, yes! Producer Jennifer is asking if we can mention how sweet it is when we see our viewers recognize and engage during comment on content. It really is such a beautiful thing. One thing about it, producer Jennifer and I, we read all of your comments. And, you know, all of you guys, when you comment and, you know, leave encouraging messages, some of you are hysterical in the comments. Producer Jennifer and I, we often exchange comments. We're always looking out for, you know, what you guys are saying, your feedback in terms of the content, but it really is so special and beautiful to see you guys encouraging one another. Also, some of you are answering questions on my behalf in the comments. You guys are lifting each other up, and it's just such a reflection of our community here on One Man Three Hearts, and exactly what we stand for. But more than anything, I it means a lot to me when you guys come to my defense. You know, sometimes I am in dialysis or I am working on something or I may just be out with family and friends. And if I miss a comment, a troll comment, it's just it's just such an awesome thing for me that when I go to the comment, you guys have already jumped to my defense. You guys have already come to support me and stand up for me, and I love that so very much. It's like I don't even have to say anything. You guys are jumping right in to say something for me, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. Yes, producer Jennifer, radio face. Yeah, I believe somebody said you have a face for radio, and immediately you guys were on it. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Charlie, what's going on, Charlie? Livithy, exactly, exactly. Those chihuahuas. The chihuahuas. Oh, good, Charlie. Good, good, good. Also, guys, another thing, you know, with the seasonal change, while the weather has been really beautiful here in Jersey. It is getting dark very early. We have less hours of daylight. So, don't forget to take advantage when you can. Get outside, try to soak up as much vitamin D as possible. As I told you guys, now is the time to really implement different tactics to make sure that you stay sharp, to stay encouraged, to stay motivated, and to not let yourself slip into a space of negativity or depression. Sometimes easier said than done, but as long as you're aware and doing things to try to battle that and try to avoid letting yourself fall back, then you're already ahead of the game. And here on the Heart Train, that is what we hope to remind you consistently of that, you have to stay on top of your game. Things like self care, making sure that you get enough rest, nutrition, all of those things are so very important to maintain your mental health. Ghost Unspeakable, hello, welcome, buddy, welcome. Welcome to tonight's live. We are celebrating 20 years with my second heart transplant. My 20-year anniversary is November 5th, 2024. 20 years officially with my second heart. And so this is a very, very momentous occasion in my life. And I couldn't be more happy to celebrate with all of you here on my heart train. Oh, Lucy Cat, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that you feel better and that you're able to get out soon. Modge Podge is in the chat. Hello, our member Modge Podge with the digital swag. We got one more member. We got one more member. Welcome. Thank you, honey. Modge Podge says, Happy heart anniversary. Thank you so much. Thank you. 20 years. God bless my angel donor. And I'm happy to say I had my annual heart procedure and checkup on September 19th. I got the full workup. I went in for an angiogram, got a chest x ray, EKG, blood work, an echocardiogram. I had the full workup, and I'm happy to report that 20 years with my second heart, everything looks beautiful. My heart pressures are nice and low. My arteries are clear. There are no blockages whatsoever. My blood pressure has been stable in terms of the heart. And so, once again, I'm so grateful because, 20 years with an organ, it's not easy to maintain organ health. There's a lot that's involved, and that's one of the reasons why I ended up needing a second heart in the first place, because I failed to adequately take care of and respect my original first heart transplant. So to know that, everything is good, that my heart is nice and strong, it really makes me feel very, very at ease and relieved. Because we got things to do, guys. We have so much work to do together. And, without health, you can't achieve anything because health is so important. And so, knowing that I'm okay and on the track to get a second kidney, which will really improve my health even further, I'm just really excited about the future and what's to come. But I'm also really nervous because the progression of my disease is very real. And as producer Jennifer reminded us earlier in the chat, my situation at the moment is very urgent. And so, even though I am feeling good and definitely I am very appreciative of my life and all the gifts, it does not mean that I don't deal with continued hardship and challenges. For example, just this morning, I was stuck for several hours in bed. When I woke up, I found that I couldn't move my arms at all. I am very limited in what I'm able to do now, movement wise and physically. I can barely hold my phone when I'm sitting up in the chair. As I've mentioned to you guys before, I have completely lost the ability to feed myself in the last 6 months. I'm no longer able to do any of my basic care in terms of my survival needs, things like being able to wipe myself when I go to the bathroom, dress myself, shower, or any of my grooming. I rely on a 24/7 living caregiver to do all of that for me, which is not covered by insurance. And so those expenses are very real. I have a lot of anxiety about my life and what my life will look like in the coming months. And that's why producer Jennifer and I are working so hard to raise awareness, to get the conversation going, to have people talking about myofibrillar myopathy, not just in our communities, but higher up in terms of government officials and Congress. That is the ultimate goal to get in front of those important elected officials to really try to get the ball rolling for research and, ultimately to find a cure so that we can help not just me, but many, many others that are suffering with myofibrillar myopathy and other muscular myopathy diseases as well. Lavithia, thank you, thank you, thank you. Channel, I might if it was 20 years ago, but right now I don't think my mind could handle that. I'd probably start freaking out. Brando, what's going on? How are you? Welcome. Welcome to the chat, my friend. We are celebrating my 20-year anniversary. Thank you for the recommendation, Lucy Cat. I'll definitely look into that. And God bless your mother, Lucy Cat. So sweet. That's amazing. No, no, no. It's not the age thing. It's just where I'm at mentally right now. I feel like I have too much anxiety and like I just would be afraid of my mind going to a dark place. Yes, Lucy Cat. Amen, my friend. Amen. Please give the gift of life. Become a living donor. Guys, becoming a living donor, you can save countless lives. Register to be an organ donor today. Wait, what did I miss, Lavithia? What happened to I did miss it. What happened, Lavithia? Thank you, Mary. Mary Myers says happy anniversary. Thank you. Brando says, I'm all right. Thank you for asking. How have you been? Also, hi, Liv. Brando, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm hanging in there as best I can. I definitely have had some tough moments recently, just with, again, the progression of my disease is very real. I find that I am getting weaker, and, that is getting me into scenarios that are very anxiety provoking, very scary in terms of my overall well being. So that has been a challenge for me to navigate as of recently, but I'm doing everything that I can to, put precautions in place to adapt and to change with my disease. But it's been a challenge. And, I'm grateful for you guys because you really have kept my spirits up at times when I, start to feel down and depressed about my situation. So I'm always so grateful for you guys and all of your support here on my platform and channel. Amen, Lucy Cat, the power of breathing. You're so right. Six Cents Amelia, thank you so much coming through with their regular 99 cents per view here on the live. W's in the chat for 6 cents. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Lavithia, we are sending you so much love, honey. So, so much love. Lanice, how are you? Good evening, honey. Good evening, good evening. Yes, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join us here on the Heart Train family. We would love to have you as part of our passengers here on the Heart Train. Also, guys, show some love here on the live. You can either send a super or like the live by double tapping your screens or hitting the top right corner three dot drop down menu. Today's live is sponsored by 5heartsmerch.com Quadfather Series. That is the number 5heartsmerch.com. Guys, we are also actively participating in No Shave November. I officially have not shaved, and I will not be doing so again until the end of November. Hopefully, when I do finally shave, I can go live with my barber, and you guys can get see me get all cleaned up. But until then, we are celebrating testicular cancer and prostate cancer. Gotta protect the balls. So yes, guys, I'm actively participating in No Shame November. So things may get a little hairy here on the channel. How many of you fellas are participating? Brando says that is why to check in more and more when I'm off work. I try to do. I just would like want it to be for myself. If I was in your shoes, I've seen some scary moments on camera a couple times. Yeah, there have definitely been some very scary moments recently for sure. But we hang in there, you know? Just one day at a time. Sometimes it's one moment at a time. And I also give myself the grace to allow myself to feel all those emotions when they come up. You know, in my 20s, I had a bad habit of trying to push those feelings away or numb those feelings with different vices, and it only comes back stronger with a vengeance. So it's as uncomfortable as it may be, it's so much better to allow yourself the space to feel those uncomfortable feelings when they come up and let yourself sit with that. That's the first step to the healing process. Do you guys have any questions for me about my organ donation, the second heart transplant, what was involved, anything at all? You guys, please, I invite you to ask any questions that you may have. Please don't be shy. I'm an open book. Literally, I'm an open book. Which you guys can check out my story, One Man, Three Hearts, Nine Lives, which is now available on Amazon, Kindle, Barnes& and Noble, and also available now as an audiobook. If you're more of a visual person, then you can check out my short documentary, It Started with the Heart, 6 film festival acceptances, now also available for rental and purchase, distributed by DocuMarket on Vimeo at the direct link in my bio. Lucy Cat says, so if you look like an abandonment, we will know why. Growing beard. Oh, if you look like an abandoned man, we will know why. Growing beard for a reason. Yes, exactly, exactly. Guys, producer Jennifer is also typing out all support information in the chat for your convenience. Thank you, producer Jennifer, as always. Amelia, it's so good to see you. And I know, Amelia, that you are so happy that the election is over. all that political jargon that has been flooding your feed hopefully will start to slow down. Everybody will get back to a place of just peace. Peace, everybody. Peace and relaxation, kindness and love. There's been so much ugliness lately. And, again, I must say that I'm so proud that our channel has remained a place of respect and kindness. And I am so proud of the way that you guys handled the election here on my platform. Everybody was very kind to one another in the comments and on the videos and shorts. It really was a beautiful thing to see. And again, it was a true reflection of what we stand for here on One Man, Three Hearts. Amelia, it's okay. It's okay. Who wasn't? It's a lot. It was a lot to go through. A lot of us were feeling a variety of emotions, and it's definitely not an easy time. It's a necessary time, but definitely not easy by any means. Amelia and chat, it was, again, I was celebrating my 20-year anniversary on Tuesday, but because I was so consumed with the election and everything around it, I myself fail to recognize the importance of something that is truly special in my life, I would not be here today. I would not even be able to have the opportunity to vote in this election had it not been for my second heart transplant and my angel donor. And so, now I want to really put the spotlight back on my anniversary and give it that recognition that it so deserves. How many of our Real Housewives are here celebrating with me? Drop a boxing glove emoji in the chat. The video said it has finally started getting cold here in Texas, so I've been wearing my beanie you and Jennifer sent me. Oh, I love it! I love that, Levithia. Are you up north in Texas? I didn't know that it gets cold in Texas. Zachary, Zachary Logan, our member and OG subscribers in the chat. It's so good to see you, Zach. Beverly is dropping the boxing glove emoji. Beverly, guys, Bestie Bev is one of our OG Real Housewives of One Man, Three Hearts. Zachary, I'm great. I'm great, buddy. I'm actually celebrating my 20-year heart transplant anniversary of my second heart. So it's a pretty big deal. Oh, Lucy Cat. Lucy Cat says, I missed my heart train family. It's been lonely out here. Oh, yes. Guys, I did. I surprised producer Jennifer with a hoodie and a beanie, a quad father hoodie. And she looked so good in it, especially with her big, beautiful smile. And so she is repping around New York City. It's so amazing. Yeah, baby. I mean, listen, guys, I know that a lot of you may be disappointed with the results of the election. I know that, tensions are really high right now, but I want to remind you that you cannot let these things get to you. You can't let it derail you from your own personal mission and journey. I totally understand and respect your feelings. They're completely valid and worthy. None of us live in each other's shoes. And so, you can never fault someone for their beliefs or the way that they choose to handle things or approach things or experience things. You don't know what people have gone through. You don't know what their challenges are. You don't know what their own personal beliefs are and why they feel the way that they do. And so please, continue to maintain that respect that all of you have shown here on the channel. Continue to have open dialogue and discussion, but do so in a way that you're not being mean or trivial, and just know that here on the Heart Train, we will never judge you. We will never fault you for the way that you think or the beliefs that you have. Everyone is welcome aboard here on the Hard Train. And producer Jennifer and we really want this to be a coming together, a place where all of you can know that you are safe and that you can come here to decompress and just let off some steam and not have to worry about being ashamed or attacked or made to feel less than. Yeah, baby. Amelia, 20 years. 20 fantastic, incredible years. Now, that's not to say that there have not been some very tough moments, because there have. But I just want you to know that all of it was worth it. Life is not without trial, tribulation, and challenges. That is what helps us to grow. That is what helps us to develop spiritually as human beings and helps us to ultimately be better people. I am a strong believer that things happen to us so that we can grow from them, that we can take away valuable lessons, that we can learn. And that's something that I've actively tried to do in my own personal journey. When I look back on the last 20 years, I know for sure that I am not the same person that I was back in 2004. Even just in terms of, let's say, dialysis. When I was on dialysis for the first time back in 2004, before receiving my first kidney transplant, I was so immature and irresponsible in terms of my care management and adhering by the rules. That short I posted yesterday morning about being within my 2 liter limit, that would have never happened back then. I was, drinking as much liquid as I wanted to. I was, eating all kinds of high potassium foods and high phosphorus containing foods. And I was really ultimately just putting myself at risk. The only person that I was hurting was myself. Zachary says, I'm trying so desperately to find a positive in these dark times, and my relationships are keeping me sane. Oh, Zachary, listen, I totally get it. I totally get it, and that's why we're here for you, buddy, okay? That's why we have the Heart Train as a place for you to come and feel uplifted and supported. Sixth Sense! It's so good to see you too. 320 Dance, welcome. Good to see you. Matt Stokes is in the chat. You're welcome, Zachary. You're welcome, buddy. And this too shall pass. Guys, time is the greatest healer. It really is. As hard and dark and hopeless as things may seem in the moment, just remember it does not last forever. The tough times do not last forever. And little by little, you will get through it. Give yourself time. Be patient with your emotions. Be patient with situations around you because it will not last forever. I know it may feel that way, and sometimes you feel like things will never get better or that things are extremely hopeless. I promise you they're not. I promise you that if you hang in there, if you take things one day at a time, one moment at a time, you will get to the other side. And if you do, you'll come out so much stronger. Trust me when I tell you. Ghost Unspeakable says we are almost a quarter of a century past Y2K. Time will heal. Yes, my friends. Yes, time heals all. Zachary Logan says, thank you, everyone. I was really hoping to be a dad, but I guess it's not my time. Amen, my friend. Amen. And it will happen for you if it's meant to. But again, your feelings are valid. I never want you guys to doubt your emotions or, think that you are silly for feeling a certain way. Your emotions are to be respected, and they're worthy, and they have a lot of weight and value. And so never ever diminish your feelings. Never put your feelings aside and think that they're not as important, because they are. They really are. And what may seem trivial to someone else, if it's a big deal to you, that's all that matters. It's all relative, and we should never take away from other people's experiences. It has, Matt. It's good to have you back in the chat. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Guys, if you're new to the chat, my name is Christoph. It's so nice to meet you. Today in our live, we are celebrating my 20-year anniversary of my second heart transplant. Today's live is sponsored by 5heartsmerch.com Quadfather Series, the number 5heartsmerch.com. Get yourself some swag, some merch, get yourself a beanie, bundle up with some hoodies, or just get yourself a cozy t-shirt at 5heartsmerch.com and represent for my movement and brand all over the world. Matt, so I am from New Jersey. I'm in northern New Jersey, so I'm just outside of New York City. 320 Dan says, hey Chris, I have an important question. As a politically empowered young woman, what side of politics are you on? You don't have to answer, just wondering. So, for me, the way that I was raised is we always had our political views as something that was very personal and private. So I do not share my political standing and my personal views because I don't believe in being divisive. While I do feel very strongly about my beliefs and rights, and I really, really try my very best to make an educated decision in that regard. Ultimately, everybody has their stance and their beliefs. As I said before, we don't know other people's journeys, we don't know their experiences. And so it's very difficult to ultimately change a person's feelings and what they believe or what they stand for. And so I don't I don't find it helpful or purposeful to share that information. But I appreciate your question. I appreciate that you're involved, and I do respect your views. I respect everybody's views, whatever they may be, because we're all entitled to a voice. We're all entitled to our opinions, our feelings, and I would never ever want to impose my beliefs on anybody else or um, make anybody feel uncomfortable by sharing that information. We did try to navigate this as best as we could. We asked in a previous live Whether you guys wanted us to open up the door on politics, and the consensus was no, we'd rather leave that out. But we just, regardless, we want everyone to remain respectful and kind. Yes, producer Jennifer, I love that. Producer Jennifer says, as an elder, politically experienced woman, if I may, candidates change, we evolve. And so, with each election, it's wise to listen to self. Wow. That's my producer, ladies and gentlemen, coming through with the gems. Aditya says, I cannot express the happiness and the comfort the heart train has given me. Ah, that's so beautiful. So beautiful. Zachary says it to you. If you're ever curious, look up the political switch. Every few years, people change how they feel about things. Excuse me. I'm okay. Tickle in my throat. Excuse me. Sid, hello. Yeah, I'm good, guys. I'm good. I'm glad, Sid. I'm so glad that you enjoyed the content. And, thank you so much for watching the videos all the way through. That really helps with engagement and increasing my watch time. So, thank you so, so much. Guys, when you do watch videos, please like, comment, share. It really helps the channel a great deal. Sid, no, 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 thank you. Thank you. It's really such an honor and my absolute pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Ghosts Unspeakable, we are giving YouTube what it wants, baby. And you guys have been really awesome with engagement. Again, producer Jennifer and I, we read all of your comments and your feedback, especially again, Tuesday, the comments were so awesome. And it was a beautiful thing to see just how respectful everybody was of one another and kind. Because I was not seeing that on other channels. I'm telling you, when I would go to other people's pages, it was just hate on top of hate on top of hate. It was really hard to watch. Sid! Ah, Sid, we got one more member. We got one more member. Sid, welcome to the boxcar, my friend. Guys, give Sid a big, warm, heart train welcome to the boxcar membership. Producer Jennifer is reminding the chat to keep our content free. Let the ads run through. Support ad sponsorships, baby. Let's go, Sid. We got one more member. We got one more member. Guys, W's in the chat for Sid. Jessica! Welcome back, Jessica. It's so good to see you. How are you? Welcome, my friend. Zachary says I've got to go, but I'm relieved I was able to find this live. I hope everyone has an awesome weekend and an amazing day as well. And Sid, you're going to love it here. Be safe, everyone. Zachary, thank you, brother. Thank you. And remember, just take it one day at a time, okay? You're entitled to how you feel. It's completely normal. You know, there's a lot going on right now. Just give yourself that grace and patience to ride it out. Okay, and we'll be here. We'll be back again on Sunday morning with another Empowerment for the Week live. Sunday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So I hope you will join us again, Zachary, as well as everybody else in the chat. Guys, Sunday morning, be sure to set your notifications to all on your homepage so that you do not miss out. 5:55, producer Jennifer, thank you so much. Shout out to producer Jennifer, guys. It is 5:55. You know the power of five here on the Heart Train is everything to me. You know, I received my miraculous second heart transplant on November 5th, 2004, and all three of my transplants took place on the 5th of the month. So the power of the number five is strong, especially here today as we celebrate my 20-year second heart transplant anniversary. Awesome, Zachary. Have a great weekend, buddy. I can't wait to see you again. Bye, Zach. Bye, buddy. 555 blessings, baby. 555. Guys, you like my new beanie? My Quadfather beanie? I love it, and I have the T-shirt to match. If you saw my short when I voted, I wore them out, and I got so many compliments. It was so great. Amen, guys. It's November 7th, and we miss support the power of five this month. So hit support and wish me a happy 5th and a happy 20th anniversary. Guys, don't forget we have our GoFundMe where you can rally and make a generous donation. Hit up that link. The link is in my bio description on my homepage. It started with the heart on GoFundMe, where you can now make a generous contribution to support the power of five. Help us to continue our rally. Keep that momentum going. Visit the GoFundMe today and donate, baby. Let's go. Producer Jennifer has typed that again conveniently in the chat for all of you. It started with the heart on GoFundMe. Nova, welcome, Nova. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. How are you? Sending you lots of love, my friend. Does anybody have any questions for me in regards to transplant, my journey with organ donation? Again, we are celebrating 20 years of my second heart transplant. We are celebrating the gift of life, survival, fighting, never ever giving up, and the journey of life. Lucy Cap, love to you too, my friend. Big love to you too. We got one more member. We got one more member. Leviticus says, Chris, I just noticed your beanie. I couldn't take my eyes off those lips. I love you, boo. I just love you. Producer Jennifer is asking, can you explain the difference between heart effects and MFM? So, my heart was originally first affected by myofibrillary myopathy. However, when I first got sick, when I was just 6 years old, in February of 1990, the doctors did think that my heart issues were isolated. Now, because there's so little information that's known about myofibrillary myopathy, at that time, doctors did not even consider that to be something that could be attributing to my heart issues. And so, for the first 20 years of my life, it was believed that I had some kind of a virus that affected my heart, causing me to go into heart failure when I was just 6 years old. I had a pacemaker implanted that saved my life when I was 6 years old, February of 1990. And then when I was going through puberty and my heart could not keep up with the changes of my body, that was at the time where the pacemaker was no longer helping and I needed a total heart replacement. Now, later on in my life, as my weakness started to progress and affect different parts of my body, like my legs, my feet, and my diaphragm, and I had further testing done, it was discovered that my condition, myofibrillary myopathy, was responsible for attacking my heart muscle when I was just 6 years old. And so myofibrillary myopathy affects all of the muscles of the body, not just the physical outside muscles, but my internal muscles as well. And so my heart muscle was the first muscle to be affected by my disease, myofibrillary myopathy, weakening the muscle and causing my heart function to fail. Welcome back, Brando. Welcome back, buddy. Yes. So, you know, again, I really would like to help other people out there not wait as long or have to spend so much time wondering what they have. I really want to help people to get diagnosed if that is what they in fact do have, because then they could start to deal with it and, different have different treatments and approaches to try to maintain the little function that they have. Now, there is no treatment to improve or cure MFM at this time. There are only different methods and modalities that people can put in place to try to maintain their strength or, if anything, slow down the progression of weakness. But for me, it took about 20 plus years to get answers as to what caused my initial heart failure when I was just 6. Now, again, there are some instances of myofibrillary myopathy where it presents itself in the reverse. So there are people that have external weakness first, like they'll start to develop weakness in their legs, their arms, etc. And then the heart issues come later in life. So there are a few instances of people that, when they were little, they had weakness in their legs, let's say, or their arms, but did not have any heart issues. And then in their late 20s, they started to have heart palpitations and developed cardiomyopathy. So, cardiomyopathy is a weakening of the heart muscle. And in my case, that was attributed because of myofibrillary myopathy, because myofibrillary myopathy attacks the muscles of the body. And the heart is your main muscle organ. Preppy life. I'm good, buddy. It's good to see you. Preppy life, welcome to the live. We are celebrating my 20-year anniversary of my second heart transplant. A pretty big deal, and I cannot be happier to celebrate with all of you. I celebrated with my members on Saturday. Drea was with us in that chat. King Samba was with us in that chat. Who else was with us? Ellen was in that chat. Levithia says, Chris, do you know if there is much research being done on MFM? Levithia, so that's a great question. So research is kind of limited, primarily because there is not enough information out there yet, and they still don't have enough candidates. And also funding. Funding is the driving force behind being able to provide research and really take things to the next level. And so that is what I am really ultimately hoping to achieve now with my mission here on One Man, Three Hearts. Producer Jennifer and I really, really want to now focus on trying to get the attention of Congress and government officials so that we can truly make a difference and get the research going, get that information that we really need, that we to understand MFM, to understand how it progresses and the different ways that it can affect the body. Okay, does MFM attack the transplant though? The answer is no. Being that my heart is not my own, MFM does not recognize my transplanted heart as a muscle to affect. However, my body does attack the heart because it's a foreign organ. My body recognizes that my heart is not my own, and that is why my anti rejection meds are so important. That's what keeps the heart healthy, is maintaining a balance in my body so my body's white blood cells don't attack my heart. Shady, what's going on? How are you? It's good to see you, Shady. Welcome to the chat. Welcome. Welcome to our 20-year celebration of my second heart transplant, everybody. Producer Jennifer says we are literally looking at the poster case of MFM. Christoph is one of the earliest cases. We are DC bound train. Amen, baby. Choo choo. Namithia says, it is a blessing that you and Jennifer are trying to bring attention to MFM. Absolutely. There are a lot of people out there who, again, are either newly diagnosed and feeling very lost. They don't even know where to begin. They're very scared because they can't find much information. And they usually end up finding me when they type in myofibrillar myopathy into their search engine. I'm usually the first thing that comes up, whether it's the short documentary or the book or my social media. I pop up when you type in myofibrillar myopathy, and a lot of people have reached out to me in the last several years, and I've made contact with other patients as a result. So, producer Jennifer and I, we just hope to be able to continue to expand on that, to grow upon the awareness and the research that's needed to reach as many people and help save as many lives as we can. Preppy Life says your story is truly amazing. Thank you, Preppy Life. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I read your book the other day. Amazing. Preppy Life, thank you. Oh, that means so much to me. I love whenever you guys get a chance to read the book or watch the short. It is so touching to me. And I'm really interested to know how you feel about it. I would love if you could leave a review on Amazon or wherever you read it from. Your feedback is greatly appreciated. And it also helps with future promotion and to get other people interested to read and watch as well. Yes, producer Jennifer. Guys, let's envision One Man, Three Hearts in front of Congress. Let's visualize that and manifest it so that we can bring it to life. Six Cents Amelia says, thank you for answering my question. Making lunch while listening. I love it. Gwendolyn, hello from Shreveport, Louisiana. I'm a huge fan. Ah, Gwendolyn, so happy to have you here. Navithia says, because of you and Jennifer, another person with the MFM won't have to wait 20 years to get diagnosed. Exactly. That is my hope, Navithia. That is my ultimate hope. My hope and dream. Thank you, Preppy Life. Thank you. I appreciate it. I cannot wait to read it. I'll check it out after the live. Heather friend, hello. Guys, our member and OG subscriber, Heather friend, is here in the chat. How are you, honey? Lucy Cat, are you going to take up Levithia's offer for a one-on-one chat? I'm still waiting for your email, honey. Heather, I am celebrating the 20-year anniversary of my second heart transplant. 20 years, baby. We are still here, we are thriving, and we are grateful for the gift of life. God bless my angel donor. God bless all of my angel donors. How are you all feeling in the chat? I hope that everybody's feeling okay. Again, I know that there has been a lot of heightened emotion in the last couple of days. Know that you are in a safe space. Know that we support you. That this is a bubble where you can come to just decompress. And you don't have to worry about judgment. Everybody here is respectful and kind. So I just want you guys to know that, if you are having a particularly hard time, we are here for you. Lucy Cat says I will be sending an email with my number through a third party soon. Awesome. Lucy Cat, I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be great. Heather Friend says, amen, this is my safe space. Oh, I love that. I love that you agree. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share with your family and friends, invite them to join us here on the Heart Train. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers, baby. Don't forget to rally with us. Help us to rally for the 5th. We missed the 5th because of all the election madness. So please, please, please visit our GoFundMe link in the bio and donate generously. Jennifer says, we're doing it, honey. Look at this train, family. Our dream is to move the world forward. Stronger together. It's so beautiful, Jennifer. It's so beautiful. Christina, hello, welcome. Good evening, good evening. Oh, my, busy having a dance party with the kiddo. Enjoy, enjoy. And lots of love to the family. Christina says, love you all and share your videos and GoFundMe with family and friends. Thank you so much, Christina. I really appreciate it. Sharing really is vital at this time. It's really important to get our message out there, to have as many people as we can jump aboard the heart train. Again, we are only stronger together, and together is how we can be victorious. Heather Fred, they really are. I love a dance party. I will never ever say no to a dance party. Music is life, and a dance party can make anything feel better. Especially with my 3-year-old. Oh, I bet. That's such a fun age. Such a good time. Have a great rest of your night and enjoy. Red Dog! Hey! What's up, Red Dog? I'm good. Welcome to the Heart Train family, Red Dog. My name is Christoph. If you guys are new, it's so nice to meet you. I am a quadriplegic on life support, living with a very rare genetic muscle disease called myofibrillar myopathy. And in tonight's live, we are celebrating the anniversary of my second heart transplant. 20 years strong, baby. 20 years strong. I'm happy to see you too, Red Dog. Red Dog, I wore red just for you today. Yeah, dance, baby, dance. Rebecca, how are you, Rebecca? It's good to see you, honey. Yes, I am supporting No Shave November, and at the end of November, we are hoping to arrange a live shave. How about a contest? Ooh, how about a contest? You know, I love a contest. I love a little competition. Excuse me, sorry guys. Oh my gosh. I had something stuck in my throat. The winner can select a new style for Kristoff. Oh my god, that could get wild. But I'm so down. I am so down. Rebecca, I'm sorry to hear that, Rebecca. I hope that you feel better ASAP. Caretaker, thank you. Thank you for joining us today. Caretaker, I'm celebrating the 20-year anniversary of my second heart transplant today. Okay, Preppy Life, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hello, buddy. Hello, welcome. Emmanuel? Sorry, guys, I just gotta put my legs down. Can you just put my legs down for me, please? Thank you. You can move it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah, that's good. Thank you. Thanks. She's a stop mess. Rusty, Drea, all of our OG members. We are thinking about you. We miss you, and we are sending you so much love. Guys, I do want to touch on something that's really important in terms of the urgency of myofibrillar myopathy. I know that I do such a good job of exuding strength, positivity. I make it look much easier than it is. But trust me when I tell you, this is a very cruel and unforgiving condition. Over the last several years, I have lost so much of my physical function. It started with my legs and my feet, putting me into a wheelchair, and now I cannot even hold my phone on my own. I have lost the ability to not only do things like my basic survival needs, but in the last several months, I now can't use my phone when I'm sitting up in the chair. I have to rely on voice activation at night when I'm laying in bed. If I drop my phone, I'm not able to pick it up on my own. God forbid I'm in a situation for an emergency and my cup is closed. I cannot call out for help. My neck muscles have gotten really weak. It's very hard for me to keep my head lifted up to make eye contact. I rely on a lot of help now just to get through my days. A lot of my days, I am left feeling anxious. I'm scared about the future. I'm scared about how much more I could potentially lose physically in the next several months. And so I urge you guys, please help me in my fight. Help me to get attention and shine a spotlight on myofibrillar myopathy. Help me to spread the word of our movement and mission. Continue to subscribe, continue to share my channel and story with family and friends. Continue to engage, continue to support the links in my bio. Tell people about the book, tell people about the short documentary. Get the merch and rock it when you go out into the world. Get the conversation started, because if you're out buying groceries or at a deli or going to pick up a cup of coffee and someone sees your Quadfather shirt or your Boxcar shirt, your Spotlight Victory shirt, they're gonna ask you, "Hey, what is that? What are you supporting? What is that about?" And just being out there and getting the conversation started is more help than you know. Heather, we love you, Heather. I love you too, Amelia. And really, it means so much to have the passengers on the Heart Train riding with me on this difficult journey. It's been really hard for me to maintain my positivity and my internal strength lately. And you guys really, you only not only fuel the Heart Train, but you fuel my spirit to keep fighting, my spirit to keep going, and my spirit to never ever give up in this fight. Oh, thank you, Levithia. I do take virtual hugs, though. Producer Jennifer always gets the virtual hug started on the train, the virtual hug chain, and I'm always so grateful. Yes! Go tell it on the mountain. You have beanies? Yes, we do have beanies, baby. FiveHeartsMerch.com. The number 5heartsmerch.com. FiveHeartsMerch.com, guys. Get yourself some swag, some merch, please. It really is such a big help in terms of helping us to go out there and spread the message. Just the idea of people rocking Five Hearts merch all over the world, people representing for myofibrillar myopathy in Australia, New Zealand, the Philippines, South Africa, West Africa, Europe, Alaska, South America. Like, guys, go out and represent for FiveHeartsMerch.com and rep the One Man Three Hearts brand. Addie, it's good to see you, honey. Welcome to the chat. Addie, we are celebrating my 20-year heart transplant anniversary this evening. 20 years strong, baby. The power of five. Hi, how are you both? It's good to see you. I'm glad that you're here for the celebration. I'm hanging in there, Addie. Doing the best I can. one day at a time. Number 5 is my kiddo's favorite number. Ah, smart kiddo. It's my favorite number too. Lucy Cat says, Christoph, did you readjust your legs already? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Thank you. I'm much more comfortable now. And that's the thing, there's so many little intricate things that are affecting me as a result of my weakness that it's really hard to deal with on a daily basis. So many things that many of us tend to take for granted. And I don't fault you for that because I'm guilty as well. Even when I was still in a wheelchair but able to use my arms, there were things that I failed to recognize were blessings in my life. Things like being able to rub my eyes when they itch or get watery, or to scratch an itch. There are nights when I'm in bed and the top of my foot starts to itch, or my back starts to itch, or the side of my leg, and I can't get to it. And if I call my caregiver and it's in the middle of the night, I feel bad. You know, um, just so many little things that we as human beings don't realize as we go through our day to day that we are so fortunate and blessed to be able to do such trivial things. Well, such things that appear trivial, but actually they're not. It's only when I lost the ability to do those things that I realize just how important they actually are. Jacob, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I can't even think how many times throughout my life I had an itch and I just scratched without even thinking twice. Like I never stopped to think like, oh my God, I'm so fortunate to be able to, scratch my head or to rub my eyes again. Like sometimes because I'm on the phone or my iPad a lot, working, doing content creation, editing, going through emails, my eyes get very strained and they start to burn and water. And, you know, I am not able to wipe my eyes on my own or rub my eyes on my own. So I have to call my caregiver to come in and take off my glasses, wipe my eyes down. It's a whole process. So I just want to remind you guys, don't take your abilities for granted. Don't take your life for granted. You're more blessed than you realize. And again, I'm not here to judge you or shame you because we're human. And part of the human experience is learning and growing spiritually, emotionally, mentally. I want to be a reminder for you guys, to check yourselves and to put things back into perspective. Christina, I know that frustration all too well. You should hear me yelling at Siri sometimes when she makes a mistake. I get so upset. I'm like, Siri, I did not say that. Content creation is definitely not for wimps. That is for sure. Noah! What's up, Noah? How are you? Welcome. Welcome to our live, Noah. We are celebrating the 20-year anniversary of my second heart transplant, but welcome aboard the heart train. Guys, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Join us here on the heart train. We would love to have you as part of our family. Also, don't forget to hit that like button. We are at 43 likes. Let's try to get to 50 likes before we end the live. 55 likes would be even better. So hit that like button, double tap your screens, or you can hit the top right corner 3 dot drop down menu. Jacob! I love it. Jacob has subbed up. Guys, give Jacob a big welcome aboard the Heart Train. Nice, Noah. I'm happy to hear it. It's great to hear that. Pepe, what's up, Pepe? How are you? Mike, God bless you too, Mike. Welcome to the chat. Welcome. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Mike says, wishing you good health and wealth. Thank you so much, Mike. That's really, really nice of you, and I'm wishing you the same. We are 44 likes, guys. Keep it going. Noah says, definitely not my best, though. Hope you're doing good. Thank you, Noah. Thank you. Listen, hang in there, my friend. You know, again, this is a difficult time for a lot of people. A lot of emotions. There's a lot going on, not just here in the States, but around the world. And this is a time when we all need comfort and healing. And that's exactly what we hope to be able to provide you here on the Heart Train. A place where you can come, feel safe, feel comforted, supported, and be able to really decompress your feelings. Who's ready for the weekend, baby? We are almost there. Almost there. Tomorrow is Friday. And guys, again, don't forget to turn your notifications, set them to all so that you don't miss out not only on this Sunday's upcoming Empowerment Live, but also all of our future lives. We have a lot of exciting things in store, not just lives, but future videos and content. So be sure to set your notifications to all on my homepage. New video drops Saturday at noon. New video drops Saturday, Eastern Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. New disassociation video dropping at noon on Saturday, and I'm live on Sunday. So, guys, definitely set your notifications to all so you don't miss out. I'm going to be in the premiere on Sunday, Saturday. I will be in the premiere for the video. TGIF, it's Friday. You're already nice. Amelia, I love it. I love it, honey. Happy Friday. Christina says, tomorrow's my only day off till next weekend. Enjoy it, Christina. Enjoy every second. Make sure to make time for yourself, for some self care, re energize, rejuvenate. Sending you lots of love. Can we get one more member? Can we get one more member? Guys, we are trying to rally our members. We're trying to get back to 300 members. We lost over 250 members that were not able to rejoin gifted memberships, but we know that we'll be able to get back there and more. So, guys, help us to rally by joining as a member today. And don't forget, because we were not able to celebrate our fifth rally due to the presidential election, we would like you to visit our GoFundMe and consider making a generous donation now moving forward to help us with our rally and momentum for myofibrillar myopathy. Help us to reach Congress. Help us to really get the MFM voice heard and truly make a difference in the myofibrillar myopathy community. Help us to save lives. Help us to improve the quality of life for those who are suffering by making a generous donation to the GoFundMe today. Oh, Levithia. Oh, this is beautiful. Levithia says, Jennifer, you're absolutely amazing. And I'm not just saying that. Your hard work, dedication, experience, stress, long hours, and much more. We have to be aware not to take you for granted. I know, but Ventilator, I know. I know. It's so true. We love our producer, Jennifer. Thank you for that recognition. LTV Ventilator, you're right on it. And producer Jennifer says, the respect is returned, Labithia. So many here have a fight. So many show their support, and all of us share our heart. Lucy Cat, that's okay. Welcome back, honey. Welcome back. Guys, don't forget to show your love by double tapping your screens, hitting that like button, and thumbs upping the live. Top right corner, three dot drop down menu. We are at 46 likes. Let's get it, baby. Let's hit that 55-mile mark. Jennifer, Jennifer says, ventilator, it knows I'm watching it today. Yep, yes. Yeah, Susie kind of definitely did. The ventilator second the emotion. Guys, I just want to say that, there are moments where I struggle and I have a very difficult time. I miss what my life used to look like. I miss what my life could have been had I not been diagnosed with MFM. I find myself getting jealous of family and friends and what they're able to do. And as I watch them, live out their lives and, just continue to enjoy and do things that I'm no longer able to do. And it takes a lot of mental fortitude, it takes a lot of self reflection and patience with myself to be able to come through those moments. But more than anything, it takes support. I have really learned to understand that I cannot. Emmanuel, 1 second, guys. Sorry, my phone is about to die. Can you hit close on the? Sorry, guys. My battery got low. But I was saying that it takes a lot for me to be able to rise above those tough moments, and I owe so much of being able to do so to your support, the support of my community, my family, my friends, my loved ones, and my entire heart train. You guys really, your words, your engagement, your messages, they all help to remind me of why I'm in this fight. They remind me of where we're going, where what we still have yet to achieve, and that I still have so much to live for. So I'm really thankful. I'm thankful for your dedication, for your loyalty, for your kindness, for your understanding, especially at a time when the rest of the world is so divided and so dark, so mean, so hateful. We don't stand for any of that on the heart train. And it means a lot to me. And I'm just very, very grateful. Ravithia says, Chris, I honestly can't even imagine the struggle. Your mental fortitude is beyond amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Gah. There are many times when I don't know if I can make it. That I question a lot, and I say to myself, do I really have what it takes to fight through this? Especially now, it's gotten really, really difficult because it's no longer about the luxuries in life. It's about my safety. It's about me being okay and, not having an accident occur like what happened with my ventilator a few weeks ago when Jennifer saved me, um, you know, in the middle of the night getting stuck and not being able to call for help. God forbid being out somewhere, my ventilator gets disconnected. I'm very limited in terms of how I can protect myself now. And so the urgency is real. You're very welcome. Levithia says, you and Jennifer created a safe bubble for us all. Thank you. Oh, producer Jennifer says it's virtual hug drop time. Guys, let's drop the virtual hug emoji in the chat. Drop a hug emoji in the chat, baby. Let's all give each other a big virtual hug right now. Christina says, but you're still human, and that's okay. Your strength and struggle and vulnerability is what means so much to all of us. Thank you. Thank you. That really means a lot to me. Thank you. Levitia says, Chris, when you're struggling mentally or emotionally, please reach out to those of us that love you. Oh, I will. I will. And I'm telling you, every time I come on the live, I always leave feeling so much more relaxed, so motivated and invigorated and full of life. Oh, yes. Guys, I was on the phone with producer Jennifer the other night, and my hand actually accidentally slipped, and I hit mute, and I wasn't able to get back to the button. And she was so worried because it was so silent, but she knew I was still connected, but I wasn't able to talk and tell her what was wrong. And so she texted my mom. It was 2 in the morning, I believe, 2:05, to try to alert her. And thankfully, Emmanuel came in to check on me. And it's been very difficult. Like this morning, again, I got stuck for several hours. I woke up, I was not able to move. So going forward, I'm gonna have to try to make some changes and adjustments in my life. I'm going to have to implement certain safety measures just to make sure that nothing happens that is serious. It's definitely not an easy condition to deal with. Any kind of progressive disease is difficult because it's as soon as you adjust mentally to one level, it's almost as if once you get to a place of acceptance, something else arises, a new challenge comes up to test you, and you have to reframe your thinking all over again. Adrian, how are you? Oh, Adrian, when you come in with your digital swagger, it looks good, girl. It looks good. Yes, Adrian is our comment champion. Adrian, you go Leafs, go. Lucy Cat, Levithia, Drea, Beverly, Ellen, Christina, the way you guys watch videos all the way through and comment and engage, like, it's everything. It's so important to us, and it's really a big, big part of why we're able to keep the heart train moving and growing so fast. Yeah, she is. Producer Jennifer rides with me 24/7, baby, and I could not be more grateful. I'm so appreciative. I feel so blessed, and I just know that we were meant to meet and connect and go on this journey together. I have no doubt in my mind. Here's to the next 20 years, baby. Here's to the next 20. Stronger together, and together we will be victorious. Jay says, hey, bro, it's been a month since seeing your live last. How are things looking? Wishes from the UK. Hello, Jay. Well, it's great to have you back. I love to see you. I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there as best I can, my friend. Lucy Cat, okay. I'm right behind you, Lucy Cat. Yes, producer Jennifer. Amen. Amen. 20 and infinity, baby. Christina says, I had a client with Huntington's, and that's another disease we need to shout from the mountaintops from. Yes, yes, listen, there are many, many diseases out there that need attention. Unfortunately, I am just one person. And, so for me, my focus is myofibrillar myopathy. I wish I could do it all, but I have to put all of my energy to help myself as well as others with my condition. And so that is going to be my focus, myofibrillar myopathy. We're going to get out there. We're going to get in front of Congress. We're going to do it together. This next year is going to be a powerful one. I can feel the momentum. I know that we are going to make a difference together. I know that we are going to be able to impact not just my life, but so many other lives around the world. And, through that, because muscular diseases are so intertwined, we will be able to help other people indirectly. If you're able to make an advancement with myofibrillar myopathy, believe it or not, you'll also be able to make advancements with other muscular degenerative diseases because they're all kind of tied together. Jay says, my wife Tara shared some of your vids, bro. Growing the support. Thank you, Jay. Please tell her that we greatly appreciate it, and that is so important here as part of our mission here on the Heart Train. 100,000 subscribers will open many, many doors. Continue to sub up, hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you a part of the Heart Train. Well, guys, I want to thank you so very much for joining me today as we celebrate the 20th anniversary of my second heart transplant. Thank you for celebrating life. I hope that you leave today's live feeling a little bit more blessed, a little bit more grateful for your own life. We all have different things that we go through. We all have our own experiences, and we're all on our own individual journey. But nonetheless, we still support each other. We help each other when we can. And it's so important to be loving and kind. Once again, I want to thank you guys, especially with the height of the elections and so much emotion and negativity that has been covering us for the last several months. You guys have remained positive. You remained a source of lightheartedness and fun. You guys have been a great, great support to me here on the channel and also a support to your fellow subscribers. And it's truly a beautiful space to be a part of. Thank you guys for helping us to make the Heart Train a place of love and kindness. It really means a lot to us. And I'm really excited to see where the Heart Train goes in the future. We are really going to make an impact together. And, now that all of the madness is going to start to slowly quiet down, we really can begin to focus on the issues at hand and really, really make our voices heard for myofibrillar myopathy. I love you too, Middle Spoon. It's so, so good to have you here as part of the family. All of our analytics are up. Yeah, baby. We celebrate your support. We also just flew by 20,500,000 views. We need more subs to move the hard train. YouTube bot cleanse is hard at work. Rise up, subs. Christina says lots of love and thank you for being a part of my day and giving us that positive energy we need. You're so welcome, Christina. And lots of love to your daughter. I hope you guys have a great dance party. Good night, Lavithia. Guys, again, don't forget, if you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button. Join us here on the Heart Train. We would love to have you as part of the community. Don't forget to visit our support links that are located in the bio description of my homepage. There you'll find the link to my book, One Man, Three Hearts, Nine Lives, which is available on Amazon, Kindle, Barnes& and Noble, and recently available as an audiobook on Audible. With over 100 five-star reviews, I would love for you to check out my story, One Man, Three Hearts, Nine Lives. If you're more of a visual person, you can watch my short documentary about my miraculous survival story, 23 powerful minutes. It Started with the Heart is available at the link in my bio, distributed by DocuMarket, now available for rental and purchase on Vimeo, 6 film festival laurels, and even nominated for Best Short Documentary. It Started with the Heart is now available at the link in my bio. Guys, if you watch the short documentary or happen to read or listen to my book, please leave us a review, as producer Jennifer and I would love to read your feedback, and also it helps with future promotion. Today's live is again sponsored by 5heartsmerch.com Quadfather Series. Get yourself some swag and merch at the number 5heartsmerch.com. 5heartsmerch.com. That link is also available in the bio description on my homepage for your convenience. Guys, please also help us to continue our 5th rally throughout the week by visiting our GoFundMe. It Started with the Heart on GoFundMe. The link is in my bio as well. Make a generous contribution and donation to support all things One Man, Three Hearts and help us raise awareness for myofibrillar myopathy. Visit the GoFundMe and help us to reach our goal of $100,000. You can also join my members. You want to join my members? Don't forget, guys, our membership links are located in the bio description of my homepage. There you can join our box car, our parlor car, our life coach club car, or our newly launched virtual drop inspirational seminar tour memberships. The membership link is in my bio. You can click there and instantly become a member like Sid did today. Be like Sid and join my members. You want to join my members? Can we get one member for the track before we leave today? Can we get one member? As a keynote speaker, I am taking seminar bookings. So if you'd like to book me for a virtual or inspirational seminar as a keynote speaker for your organization, your business, your school, your .org, whatever it is, you can now book me either through the membership, the virtual drop inspirational tour membership, or you can email me at oneman3hearts@gmail.com. That's the number 1 man, the number 3, hearts at gmail.com. I am also waiting for a second kidney transplant. My blood type is O. So, for anybody that's interested in being a living donor and giving the ultimate gift of human benevolence, you can email me at oneman3hearts at gmail.com, and I will be more than happy to send over the intake form to see if you're eligible to be a living donor. I want to thank all of those people who have tried to donate in the past. Even though it didn't work out, you will always have a piece of my heart. I'm so very thankful. And also, don't forget the gift of donation is why I am alive and here with you today. We are celebrating 20 years with my second transplanted heart. God bless my angel donors, and I hope to have more healthy years once I get my second kidney transplant. Yes, special shout out to our parlor car support, Mrs. G. Thank you so much for being our parlor car member. Guys, please, we encourage you to join Mrs. G in the parlor car and become one more member. Become one more member. You better join our parlor car. You better become one more member. Adrian! Oh, that's so sweet. Adrian says I'm getting my blood type tested. That's awesome, Adrian. Good for you, honey. Shout out to Adrian in the chat. Well, thank you guys so, so much. Again, I know that you guys may be feeling a lot of emotion right now if you live in the US, even if you live outside of the US. Life is very difficult and challenging at times. Just remember, you always have a safe space. You're on the heart train, that you are stronger than you realize. Okay? I believe in you. I know that you have what it takes to get through it. And you are worthy and deserving of happiness. So you fight like hell until you achieve it. Never give up. Never ever stop fighting. And never doubt yourself and what you're truly capable of. You got this, baby. We are in this together. As producer Jennifer reminds us, together we are stronger, and together we will be victorious. Shout out to producer Jennifer, producer of my channels, co content creator, marketing strategist, and the genius behind One Man, Three Hearts platforms. Our beloved moderator of patience and grace, producer Jennifer Cascardo. W's in the chat. Oh, Adrian, that's so beautiful. Thank you, Adrian. Big love to our OG supporters going through challenges. We miss your presence and we send you a big heart train of love. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for 50 likes here on the live. It really means a lot to me, and I appreciate you guys being here to celebrate my 20-year anniversary. I love you with all of my hearts, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your night. Guys, before I go, I am going to suction really quick. So if you're a little queasy, now would be the time to exit the live. But if you're interested and would like to see the suctioning process, you can stay with us. I further explain suctioning in my playlist videos, so you can check those out. Help me to increase my watch time by watching the videos all the way through, and also engaging by commenting, sharing, and liking the videos. All right, guys, thank you again, and I appreciate you guys all so, so very much. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Emmanuel? I'm finished, but can we just suction before I end it? Thank you. Christina, have a great day. God bless you all, guys. I love you too, Bessie Beth. It was good to see you, honey. I wish you nothing but the best. I hope you all have a great weekend. And if you're gonna have dinner, enjoy your dinners, guys. I know it's dinner time for a lot of you. And to all of our overseas viewers, have a wonderful night. Sweet dreams, everybody over there. Andrea, hello. Welcome. All right, guys, I'm gonna suction before I go. Thank you. Ah, but, good. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here. Have a good night. And if you missed tonight's live, you can check out the beginning in the replay Alive Lives playlist. Don't forget to activate my chat replay and enjoy. All right, guys, have a wonderful night, and I'll see you Sunday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, for our Empowerment for the Week live. Have a great night, everybody.